has a wonderful mixture of American Legion members and non-Legion members, and most of those non-Legion members are people who were delegates of this program at some time in their career and are devoted to it and keep coming back. I am truly honored to introduce to you my 1992 staff. Please remain standing.
What happened to our song sheets? All right, sit down. Sit down.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for that.
invited here because I was warned about the wonderful greeting I was going to receive, so it has kind of been the highlight of my year as governor, so I'd like to thank you very much. Sitting here today, I hope that you can reflect on the week's past experience, because when you first walked through these doors, you didn't know anybody else except the few people that you came with. You made fast friends, and you took advantage of your opportunities. And that's very important. And I think you should also, in retrospect, value the opportunity that the Legion has provided you. Volunteers gave up an entire week of their life to educate you so that you learn how to go out in the world and fulfill your responsibility as a citizen. They've spent valuable time trying to instruct you about your responsibility, and you've also had fun along the way. I'm sure you've made a lot of friends. I know that I still keep in contact with a lot of my Girl State friends. I also hope that your family and friends that are here today to support you realize all of the work that has gone into this week, and how many people out here have dedicated time, not only this week, but in the whole year in preparing this package for you. But most importantly, I hope that you as individuals realize the opportunity been presented to you. You're all going into your senior year, the most important year of your high school experience. I recently graduated on Tuesday, and I'm going on to Rutgers College, and I'm majoring in political science. And a key factor in my decision to major in political science and become an international lawyer was my experience here at Girl State and your experience here at Boys State should maybe make you think about careers and opportunities that are open to you. Politicians' rhetoric and lack of ability to take charge are what's hurting America today. It's not outside or international factors that are affecting us. It's not what's bringing America down. It's a lack of dedication to the youth and discouraging its youth. All you hear are negative things about teen alcoholics and drunk driving and kids who just aren't living up to their potential. And the literacy rate has gone down and there are a lot of dropouts, but that's not the case. Look at this. There are nearly 750, 800 people sitting here who have gone through a week and who have learned. You're all at the top of your class. You're all some of the best young citizens that are coming out of your towns. Use this opportunity wisely and opportunities that are going to be presented to you in the future. You are the future, and it's only you that is going to make the change. You are the ones that make the difference. So don't sit back and take all of this. Make all of your opportunities known. Senior year is the year that you're going to be presented with the most opportunities in your life. You're going to choose your college. You're going to leave your friends and family who supported you. Thank them for their support and continue to use it because you're going to need it. And when you go out into the workforce, remember your responsibility and remember the dedication of all of the people who have tried to help you and try to return it to other young people so that they can be encouraged rather than discouraged. Thank you.
Two presentations to make. First to my colleague, the director of Girl State, Stella Mayday. Stella, I'd like to make you an honorary member of the Boys State. Once again, it gets...
To all the parents that stand before us today, I congratulate you for standing witness to unity that you'll probably never see again for the rest of your lives. We came here on Sunday, we were confused, we were bored, and 97% of us wanted to leave. We went on during the week. We ran for positions among our cities. We didn't know anybody, and probably thought each other were a bunch of nerds who only cared about politics and nothing else. But let me tell you something that happened during the week. And I can't explain how it happened or even why it happened. But the nationalists and the federalists, the strangers, became friends. We're going to leave here today taking knowledge, and if we can leave with friendship, meet each and every one of you, and none of us can. The friendships I've made among my city, other cities, counties, people here are some very special people. And you all should be proud of your sons today. They're the future of this country. We are going to have a voice in this nation. We are going to lead this country to greatness. Through friendship, through unity, and through our ideals, we will bring about the most successful United States and the most successful New Jersey history has ever known. You're all speech out this week, and I could talk about the issues, but you've heard them all. So, instead, I just want to say thank you. I want to extend to each and every one of you my personal wish that the talents you have here you'll use for the rest of your lives, because you are some very special people. We all can do great things in this nation. Take home the friendships you have. I know I will. Let's all keep in touch. God bless you. Thank you very much.
At this time, we have a presentation to make to the governor. In June of 1985, the then director stood here where I am and introduced to this crowd the governor elected for the 85 Boy State. It was Peter LaCausi. Peter was fatally injured within the following week in an automobile accident. We have since dedicated a plaque in his honor, which we present to each year's governor. With us this afternoon to make that presentation are Peter's parents, Susan and Fred LaCausi. Fred is a member of my staff. It gives me great pleasure to introduce Peter.
Governor, statesmen, parents, wonderful pleasure to be here again and to have the privilege of making this presentation. I have to say it's been a very exciting week. Governor was in my city. I met him Sunday morning and Monday morning when he first started to speak and let himself known. I said, there's a potential candidate for governor. Hey, Rich? But Rich is a winner, and each and every one of you in here is a winner. You're a winner because you were chosen to come here, and you're a winner because you have completed this program. So again, my congratulations to all of you. This plaque, which we give to you, Rich, is going to hang in your school for a year so that faculty, your fellow students can see what an honor you have brought to your school, your accomplishment. And this plaque, as you know, is named after two young men who served as governor for a short period of time. Memorials have a way of misleading us, though. We kind of think there's something very far, very remote, like a picture of George Washington, or maybe a picture of Abe Lincoln, or some stone standing up somewhere. Well, who was Peter LaCourse and who was Grady Smith? Look around you, gentlemen. Look to the left and to the right of you. Peter and Grady was just like each and every one of you out there. 17, roaring to go, a real clown, someone we were also very proud of. But we're not here really to talk about the tragedy of what happened to Peter, because tragedy is no stranger to any of us, especially the men and women of the American Legion of our Armed Forces. Tragedy and loss are with them every moment. But we are here to just think about the reality for a minute, and that's what I'd like to speak to you about. All week long you've heard about the future. The future is coming. You're the future. When will your future come, gentlemen? Will it come in a letter from Ed McMahon, smiling, saying your future is here? Will it come in a phone call something about 9:30? Will it come with fireworks bursting out like on the 4th of July, saying this is your future? Not at all, gentlemen. The future will come when you want it to come, when you seize it. The future is really now. I'm not worried about what's going to come. I want you to act right now. If you act now, you act positively now, the future will come. It will be meaningful, it will be fulfilling, it will be all the things I promised to you. But you must act now. For if you don't, all you will have, in a very poetic line, is empty yesterdays. How do you live your life now? I ask you to live it with honor and with humor, with dignity, and with a smile on your face. Live it with responsibility and do it now.
Our cameraman is Frank Tomczyk, who last night we honored for 30 years of service with this program. I also have a letter here directed to you, dated June 26th, to the Honorable Richard A. Zeoli, Governor. Dear Governor Zeoli, Zeoli. Okay. It's indeed a pleasure to congratulate you on being elected to the high office of Governor of Jersey Boys State. The American Legion is also pleased to award to you as Governor a $2,000 education tuition scholarship. Congratulations. Director of this program, and the grandson of Harry Groom, Ken Groom, and his lovely wife, Alice.
Thank you, Bill. Good afternoon. Certainly a pleasure for my wife and I to be here. I've been involved with Boys State since I was very young, and I was a proud member of the staff for 20 years. And I had the distinct honor and pleasure of working with the two people in my life that has meant the most to me. That was my grandfather, whose banner is on my right, and Chief Eaton, whose banner is on my left. Those two people made this program what it is, and I was very fortunate to work with both of them. We come here tonight, or this afternoon, to honor someone who has been a member of the staff, because that's what we have to do. As Director Wilkins indicated earlier, none of the staff members are paid. They come here because they enjoy what they're doing. And the people that work the hardest are probably the ones that spend the most time with your sons, and that's the city council. And I had the honor of being a city councilor for 12 or 13 years, and there probably is no tougher job. So, parents, I think you owe the city councilors a round of applause and a heartfelt thank you. When you get your sons home, you'll find out that they've changed quite a bit as a result of this week here at Boys State. One of the things you'll find out is they like to get up at 6:30 in the morning now. Unfortunately, they expect a wide selection of foods when they come to the meal. But fortunately for you moms out there, they do know how to clean up after themselves. And fortunately, myself being a parent, I appreciate this too. They do know how to keep their rooms neat. But there's a lot of things they've learned, and that's probably the smallest of the ones they did. But we're here.
Let's have a big hand for Dave Mike.
I'm also happy to announce that Taylor City has contributed to the scholarship. Thanks, Dave, counselors, and boys.
Once again, our band maestro, Bob Murray.
of the 91,000 members of the American Legion, I wish to congratulate both of you for being the governor and senator, and to you for being senator. And with that, I'm pleased to announce that the American Legion will present to each of you $2,000 scholarships. Before, Nick Winkler is our first aid man. Three colors. Customary as colors bear to please rise and pay respects to it as goes by. Seated.
Thank you for your dedicated service.
Flag of the Bedford Minutemen. This, the first American flag of the Revolution to receive a baptism of fire from the British. It was carried by the Bedford Minutemen at the battles of Lexington and Concord on that fateful day of April the 19th of 1775. Washington's cruiser's flag. General George Washington owned 6 schooners that flew this flag. They were outfitted and paid for by the general himself for use in the colonial coastal waters. The Cross of St. George, the Red Cross of St. George, was for centuries the national banner of England. Under this flag, John Cabot, Sir Walter Raleigh, and Francis Drake made their early explorations. British Union flag on the Union Jack. The red ensign of England, the American flag had its beginnings 169 years before the Revolutionary War, on May the 24th of 1607. The Continental flag, although the coming of the Revolution caused rejection of the traditional British patterns for flags, in many instances, the older patterns persisted to a surprising degree. The Gadsden flag, one of the famous early rattlesnake flags. The Grand Union flag was the first flag of the new American nation, though not recognized as such when it was first raised on January the 1st of 1776. The Betsy Ross flag, many versions of the stars and stripes appeared during and after the Revolution. Unfortunately, when Congress resolved on June the 14th of 1777, the flags the Bennington flag, one of the most popular flags of this the bicentennial period, with its unusual arrangements of stars and stripes, flew over the military stores in Bennington, Vermont, on August the 16th of 1777. The Star-Spangled Banner of the Fort McHenry flag. This flag was flying over Fort McHenry at Baltimore when the British attacked on September the 17th of 1814. The Taunton flag, to show their dissatisfaction with England, the people of Taunton, Massachusetts added the word liberty and union to the common naval banner. The Philadelphia Light Horse flag, the colorful troop of the Philadelphia City Cavalry, carried this flag into battle. The first Navy Jack. Several versions of the rattlesnake flag have appeared throughout the Revolution. This one is a version that appeared with colonial naval forces. The Fort Moultrie flag, another famous battle flag. The crescent flag of Colonel William Moultrie of South Carolina Militia was flying above the defenses on Sullivan Island in Charleston Harbor on June the 28th of 1776. The Bunker Hill flag, another of the flag variations that originated in the colonies, was this flag that is reported to also have been in the battles at Breed's and Bunker Hill. Will everyone please rise at this time? For more than 10 score years, I have been the banner of hope and freedom for generations of Americans. Born amid the first flames of America's fight for freedom, I am the symbol of a once small but proud nation, planted firmly on the high pinnacle of American faith. My gentle fluttering foals have proved an inspiration to untold millions. They have looked upon me as a symbol of national unity. They have prayed that they and their fellow citizens might continue to enjoy the life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness which have long been granted to every American as a heritage of free men. So long as men love liberty more than life itself, so long as they treasure the priceless privileges bought with the blood of our forefathers, so long as the principles of truth, justice, and charity will all remain deeply rooted in human hearts, I shall continue to be the enduring banner of the United States of America. From the East Coast to the West Coast, from Alaska to Hawaii, I fly over heroic deeds, and even over acts that cannot be understood, of those who would knowingly or unwittingly attempt to undermine the very principles under which they live in freedom. Yet, still I fly, trampled and desecrated by a few, scorned by some, and loved by many. I still fly, the ensign of the proud and courageous people of our United States. Statesmen, ladies and gentlemen, you please join me in reaffirming our faith in this great nation by reciting the Pledge of Allegiance to our flag. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic